Good morning. Welcome to another day on Earth. So, yesterday I went to work and I said, whose vacation is this? I have the next 3 days off. I totally forgot. So, I am not showered and I'm going to be in the pool. So, that's why we are not seeing my face today. We are just seeing the cards, right? So, we are here to do a tarot card reading, where we connect to spirit and get messages that will help us to get through this day, focusing on what we do want and not what we don't want. So we do this with the law of attraction, we do this with oracle cards, we do it with tarot cards. We get clarification for the tarot card spread and the oracle card spread, and then we close it off with a rebel deck card. Forgot the wisdom of A Course in Miracles and the Everyday Miracles in between there somewhere. So, and all messages can help us redirect the reading. So, watch the whole thing to the end and see if the message is for you. If it does resonate with you, please give me a like, comment, share, subscribe. The law of attraction message for us today. I am standing on the leading edge of thought. I definitely am. Just, right, Lisa? Just as all of your experiences from the time of your birth into your physical body until now have culminated into who you are now, all that has ever been experienced by all that is has culminated into all that is now being experienced in the physical life experience on planet Earth. We are expanding always. Evolution is real. I believe in evolution because we see it every day. We see it just makes sense that we are evolving. Why back in the 50s did something look good to us and now it doesn't? Right? As a collective, well, half the collective, half the collective still wants to be, a certain way, doesn't want things to change. Anyway, because we're expanding, because we're growing, we're seeing things different. And the thing is, the scariest part for me is that somebody seems to be ahead of the collective. Like, who was it that decided to... I'm sorry, my yard is so pretty today and the birds are flying through. I just got mesmerized by them. Who is it that is ahead? Like, who is it that said, okay, look, we made a printing press. What can we do with that? Or perhaps they made the printing press to control people one way or the other. They made that printing press that they made, it turned out to be something that they can control people with. So there's somebody that there are, this goes over here, there are people who are thinking ahead of the collective. Who are those people? And then we're catching up with them, right? We need to keep thinking. You know what? I keep talking about my neighbor, right? Because she gets all my thoughts. And I am just obsessed with this AI thing. I mean, she helps me all day long. Sometimes she's a bitch, it doesn't matter. And I'm just still again with the yard. Sorry, it's so pretty. I gotta stop looking out there. Because I'm taking this class, right? And thinking all day long, my thinker is on all day. She just said to me, you're always thinking, right? Well, right now I am definitely always thinking. I'm thinking about at work. I get out of work. I come home. I do my, I'm doing this reading in the morning. I am doing my schoolwork or my mentorship at night. I'm on the talking to other brilliant people, about brilliant stuff and cutting edge technology, right? And what does that do? It opens my brain up to cutting edge technology everywhere. So the best thing that you can do for yourself is learn something. Because even if it's not cards, something that you want to learn spiritually, open up your brain by learning something new in any subject. I am seeing now, it is opening my brain. I have a brilliant billion-dollar idea that if I just had the funding for, and it's like the next step. I am sure that somebody is already coming up with this, because like I said, there are people who are ahead of it all. You want to be the one who's ahead of it all. Try to be the one who's ahead of it all. That's what I want to be. All right. So we're on the cutting edge of thought, and what else is going to happen? Well, in the past it said, in the past it's just like chop wood. Yep, going along with the other people who told me what to do. I'm not thinking, why can't these cards show up right today, right? Chop wood, current energy of the oracle cards, exchanging gifts. Okay, so something that turned out boring is now being an exchange of some kind. It's an exchange. What is in the future for the oracle cards? Community. Once again, bringing it to the community. So, or you could be get involved with a community that makes you think. And the overall energy, serendipity, is something that is meant to be here. And there's a community involved. We have gotten this message recently. I mean, look at all these cards. Or was that the Taurus? I can't remember. Sorry. Anyway. There is something that's meant to be here. Come to the edges underneath here. There is something that's meant to be. It's like you're not doing anything about it. You kind of maybe even have a thought of doing something you want to do. And then you get the opportunity here with exchanging gifts. Somebody comes in and there's a conversation, there's gifts actually exchanged, something happens that it's like, okay, let's bring that to the community now. This is all meant to be. There is a community here that's to help you. Right, get to some kind of new thinking. It's new. Come to the edge. Some new thinking in some area of your life. It could be relationships, it could be a job, it could be anything. But opening your mind is what the goal is for us today. Even if it is with a community. All right. I don't know why I just got this chopping wood. You're doing fine, doing something, but all of a sudden it could be negative too, like exchanging gifts. You could have got running with a law or something like that, and now you reach out to Alcoholics Anonymous. I don't know why I got that. Serendipity. I'm sorry. All right. So, what is the subject? Your plan. Your plan is kind of being interrupted here. 2 of Wands. Why do I feel like that? Exchanging gifts, community, chop wood. I think it's like a progression here. It's leading to a progression, and it's meant to be. So there's a plan here. There's somebody to help you with that plan. Exchanging gifts. Oh, look at that. Love is around you. So sweet. Love that card. And there could be something that you love. There's you. Supportive energy is the 2 of Swords, making a decision, being at a crossroads, cutting somebody out. 2 of Swords. What is in the past that's affecting us now? Well, we got 2 cards. Yeah, you've had enough of all the work. We keep getting that message. Enough. There's something about 10 of Wands, which is overwhelming energy. 6 of Earth. So maybe you've been doing too much work. There's too much of something, or actually not enough of something. You could be waiting. Oh, that 6 of Earth, right, is exchanging gifts. I feel like that's the same energy. So maybe you're sick of waiting for somebody to be exchanging gifts. There's 10 of Wands, overwhelming energy, and the 6 of Earth. So somebody's given too much or not enough. Isn't that weird? Something about the exchanging of gifts is not balanced in the past. In the immediate future, we have the sun. We have abundance. Nice. This could be the weather. We could be so boring that it's just telling us the weather here. I have my son around me who's love. I just want to tell you the story. I was working yesterday in my, well, it's not office. We call it the dog room. That's where I work. My desk is there, and my computer and everything. And my son comes down with this look on his face and I say, "Hey, what's up?" And he says, I can tell like he's on the verge of crying, maybe even cried a little bit. I'm like, "What's up?" I can't. And he's like, "Ozzy died." And I'm like, "Oh, baby." At first I thought he meant the dog. We know a dog named Ozzy. And I said, "Ozzy? Was he sick?" And he just looks at me like, And I'm like, "Oh my God, Ozzy Osbourne." And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Come here, baby." He's crying cried a little bit, not a lot, just enough to let me know that he's not a narcissist like his father. All right, it was great. I'm sorry. It was a moment that I had with him, and I'm sorry. My brother has Parkinson's, and I know that that wasn't even the thing that bothered Ozzy the most. What bothered Ozzy the most was that he had that operation because he was in a snowmobile accident or something like that, and they said, oh, that this is going to make you better. He said they never said there was a chance that would be worse. He said, like, I can't stand the pain. I can't be in this pain all the time. So that was what it was, not the Parkinson's, but still, yeah, it's just, I just think of my brother, and it's too much for me to process, really. So, but he's out of pain, and that's all I know. All right. Well, upcoming overall energy is justice. Something's being balanced out. This is beautiful. I feel like there's abundance coming in right now, and you're balanced. It immediately balances you. And something that was unbalanced, or you've been given too much to. We do keep getting that. You know, and if you're having an opportunity, a new opportunity, and it's going good, don't give too much. Just never give too much. That's a sure sign that the energy is not balanced, and it's not working. And if you continue to do that, it's not going to work. I mean, I don't know why I'm thinking, if it is somebody that's sick, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm going to talk about Ozzy again. Not Ozzy, but Sharon. I don't know if you know the story of Ozzy and Sharon, but she just gave him everything. And she continued to give him everything. That's what she decided. And again, you can't be judged on that. She's the one who gave him that whole big party, that whole big show, knowing that he had always cheated on her, that, you know, they were just true soulmates, and all of that stuff doesn't matter, and I'm going to cry. And she knew that. She knew that. So I don't know if she's a spiritual person or what, but she's a good spirit, because she knows it has nothing to do with this earth, and she kept the connection even though all of the earthly things were falling apart. And she followed through with it. She followed through with her mission of being a soulmate to Ozzy Osbourne, and it's beautiful. Life is beautiful. It's a pain in the ass, but it's beautiful. All right, so what are we feeling right now? The King of Water, love, which is great. Love is where we want to be. In that love, do something to expand your mind. And this just imagine where that would go. It's like the perfect ingredients. We're in a loving space. Things might have calmed down. Like, you're not giving too much. You're balancing out, and there's love around you, and there is love in your heart. So if you can expand your mind at the same time, think of what you could come up with, you know. Never a dull moment. I never let there be a dull moment. And it's not like I have a choice. I think I've said this before. My ex Randy, when I was drinking, he said, how many things do you think about in one day? I've always been a thinker, and I can't stop it unless you drug me. I can't. So what is it that other people feel about us? Look, regret. Is that person feeling regretful? Oh well, see ya. You blew it. What do we have to get through? Emperor. Yeah, expanding your mind to another level. And if you're feminine, if you don't think you're an emperor, I feel like it's still expand your mind to the emperor energy anyway. It doesn't matter male or female. The emperors are the ones that get the thought to control people before they even know what it is that they can use, these emperors are using to control us. You know, advertising. You gotta be this, you gotta be that. Look at this. Ooh, this is what you want, you know? And then it's like, who has those things? I mean, some people do, but, you know, opening your mind, thinking more like those people. Some people can't even see that their mind can go further than it is. So, what is in the outcome for us today? 8 of Ass. This is not as good. It's not good. It's being limited by your thinking. And the outcome. Just today you might not be able to reach for thoughts that are beyond, but if you could just acknowledge that they're there, And maybe ask Spirit to help you open up that mind. So what is your challenge? Oops. That's Queen of Air. 5 of Air. Yeah, it is something about your mind. Today, if something bothers you, confuses you, there's another way to think about it. There's another option. And you might not find it today, but maybe you could just like decide to focus on the abundance of a situation and maybe not say anything about it until your mind is open. Up the overall energy, messenger of water. So the Knight of Cups, that's a message of love. That's an offer of love, an invitation for love. This could be a new person coming in, a new love interest coming in, and you're not ready to let go of the past. So you feel a little stuck. But I'm just feeling like, don't say anything, don't act out, don't make any decisions today. Your mind needs to open up a little more to see all of this. It's your mind, there's something you're not, a perception that still needs to be healed. We had that card yesterday about, seeing the person that you're dealing with as healed. Something like that. Your perception about something needs to be closed out so then it can expand to something new. So if you don't like, you feel stuck where you are today, then it's just for today. Keep looking for ways to open. We close our mind with regret and sorrow and negativity. We close our mind with that stuff. If you can just be like, it is what it is today, and I'm just going to find the abundance in it. And what is it about my yard today? It's just making me like, you could see it. Wonder how I could, hold on a second. I have my phone up there. I think I had to close my window a little bit, so I don't know if we're going to get so much of the birds sound, but it is videoing. Okay, anyway. What is the wisdom from A Course in Miracles for us today? It is not up to you to change your brother, but merely to accept him as he is. Any attempt you make to correct a brother means that you believe correction by you is possible, and this can only be the arrogance of the ego. So again, it's the same message. You might not like it today, but you can't really change it today. You can only change the way that you're thinking about it. So that's your ego that thinks that you can change this person. You cannot. You can only change the way that you look at them. You can only decide to change with love. With love. You do love this person, right? I do feel there's love here, but there's something that they're doing that you don't like, something you want to change, something like that, that you just can't today. So if you want to expand your mind, and if you want to not focus, why can we see more of my face than before? If you don't want to not focus on the situation so much, find something to learn, do something that you've always wanted to do. When I was at Market Basket the other day, I saw a sign in the bakery. It said, hiring cake decorators. I did email them too. I have no time, but if I could be a part-timer that and learn cake decorating, I would do that, because that's what I've always wanted to do. I would totally do that. If you see something like that, do it. Why not? Who wants to go to another job when I already kind of have 5, right? I do, because I don't know. I just think that would be fun. So, and it would definitely take my mind off of other things. What is the Everyday Miracles message for us today? I thank my Father for his gifts to me. I absolutely do. We all have gifts from our Father, from God, and it's very, very good to acknowledge them and thank God for them. Each day, 1,000 treasures come to me with every passing moment. I am blessed with gifts throughout the day, in value far beyond all things of which I can conceive. So their value, you don't even know, you can't even fathom it. The things that we're doing here, things we can't do when we're not on earth. We can't even imagine right now. We can't even really appreciate them. Each day 1,000 treasures come to me with every passing moment. I am blessed with gifts throughout the day in value, far beyond all things of which I can conceive. Every day. And it takes an open mind. I'm wondering if you're getting those birds yet. See those birds on the pool? My beautiful pool. So, I mean, you can't even really fully comprehend the love that's going on here. Like, do you think that Sharon could comprehend what she's feeling today? Like, she couldn't feel it back then, but what she's feeling today? Sorry. Besides sadness, is none of it mattered. None of it all mattered except for the connection that she had with him. I'm so sure that's what she's feeling. You know? It only mattered that she did the right thing in every situation. And I'm not that she was perfect. She made tons of mistakes, I'm sure. But she stuck with it. She stuck with it and she finished it. She completed it. You know? Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. All right. So, what are we talking about here? What's this stuff? 5 of air, or this regret, fighting, manipulation, King of Swords, and Judgment. Ooh, that is cold. Cold. This is somebody realizing somebody's been tricking them. Somebody has been manipulating them. Again, maybe there's nothing you can do about it today. Oh, the King of Pentacles. 2 kings. That's a shift. Or that could be it could be 2 masculine energies that are conflicting like that. Overall energy, the 6 of Pentacles. Ooh, if it is a shift, it's like somebody shifted from the swords to the pentacles, and they're regretful and they're ready. This is who is coming in to bring in the balance. 6 of Pentacles. Make it right. Oh. It could be a job. They're ready. They are like, wow, they don't want to lose you, and they want to give you the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is sometimes a bonus. It's a large sum of money being received at one time. Right? It's working together with people. So apparently, yeah, none of this aging stuff has fallen down on me. In fact, my boss yesterday, when I said yesterday how she was saying, being really super nice to me, and I'm like, is she gonna fire me or what's up? But she was being respectful at the same time. Well, yesterday she was like, yeah, I just feel so awful, and I keep telling so-and-so that, you know, how mad you are. And I'm like, well, I don't really want that, but you know, whatever. And she and all he says is, I don't blame her. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. So, like, for being mad. So whatever happened, it's out. And believe it or not, again, we figured out another thing that's throwing off the aging yesterday. So we're even closer and closer to getting, when I get back, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have the aging that I've been wanting, or very close to it, you know. So it was a long battle, but I got here. So again, this they could be thinking, my job could be thinking, wow, we got to reward her for this, right? So Messenger of Water is here. Messenger of Water. This is an invitation to love. Queen of Cups and the Empress. Very nice. The Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor. Wow, the Knight of Wands. Everybody's here, folks. It's a progression. Like, it's the Queen of Cups to the Empress, right? This is a message about Queen of Cups, somebody that, like, somebody cared for. Now they're the Empress. There was love there first, but now they've graduated. There's a graduating energy there. There's a graduating energy here from the Knight to the Emperor and the other Knight. These 2 Knights. So we have 2 Knights. Is that the Wands and the Pentacles? So Sagittarius and Virgo energy here. But this is definite progression. Oh my goodness, we have the Emperor and the Empress. Wow. Yikes, that's crazy. Especially that I didn't see it right away. So this people progressing, there might be 2 emperors. There might be 2 people progressing around you to this Emperor energy. Or the two knights could be, this could be two people, masculine, feminine. I feel like I want to say graduating to the Emperor and the Empress energy. Wow, see now, if you didn't stay, most people didn't stay through to this minute. That's powerful. That's crazy, actually, because there's love here. Why is the love here? It could be because people leave and drop off. Like, the people that stay, the message is just for them anyway, you know. They could actually be messing up the energy for my long time, reliable, true and blue watchers. So see you later. We don't need you. Okay, love is here around us. The Hermit, another Virgo energy. Somebody not talking about the love. Currently, Ten of Wands, it's too much. Ah, there it is. Ten of Wands again. This person is definitely having too much of, not giving too much of the Hermit. So that would clarify this. The Hermit. It's not giving. Too much of wanting to give and not giving. Look, the Lovers. Love is clarifying the Lovers. A decision is made, to end that. End the Hermit. It's too much. 10 of Swords. Love wins. This could be love of self, honestly. This could be over here. You've got a bunch of players, and you've graduated to wanting the Emperor energy. You have come into your divine, and you're expecting that divine energy from someone else. So Two of Swords is here supporting you. We have the Sun in the past. We have abundance in the past and in the future. I want to say you demand that Sun. You want it back. The Queen of Swords. Yes, and you're telling people about it. And in the future, Three of Wands. Manifesting. Overall energy, the King of Cups. See, it's feminine, masculine. I feel like it's balancing. If it's not with another person, it's within yourself. Being okay with being the masculine and the feminine in your own life. The Sun. Look at that. Four of Wands, very similar to the Sun. Peace, contentment, cohabitation. In the past, current energy. Eight of Cups. Ooh, what? Walking away from that. In the future, Page of Pentacles, a change of direction. And overall energy, Two of Wands. It's a plan. Oh. It's like this person maybe tried to walk away, but they're redirecting, and they have a plan. And this is what's bringing in the abundance again. It's like the Sun energy is coming back from the past. And it could be just because you decided to be happy. Justice is in the upcoming overall energy. Ace of Cups, love in the past. Current energy, the World, the end of a cycle. And in the future, Ten of Pentacles. Yikes. Wow, that's nice. Strength, because you had the strength. This is all happening because you had the strength. Wow. There's endings here, but they end. This is a happy ending because we got the Ten of Pentacles, happily ever after with the mortgage paid. Look at all these people enjoying those pentacles. There's enough for everybody here. Wow, whatever's going on here, just wait for it. There's nothing you can do about it today, but I feel like just wait for it. Let's see, why isn't there anything we can do about it today? Eight of Swords, Eight of Swords, clarifying the Eight of Swords. You know why, because you've been stuck for a while. Remember, that's just a feeling of being stuck because you keep going back to the same subject. Go to a different subject, okay? And you won't be stuck anymore. Current energy of the Eight of Swords. Six of Wands. Victory, success, fame and fortune, everything that goes with it. Oh, and in the future, Justice. It will all work out. Wait, hold on. Oh, the Tower. Boom. The Tower. This just hit me that this could be about my channel. I feel so stuck. I just can't believe I got only 35 views on my video yesterday. It's just like, what the fuck, right? Yeah. And I'm definitely frustrated. But there's hope. There's hope. and I know you guys are all like just focused on the people that it's so the algorithm that this it's so loud, the stats, it's like loser, loser, loser. And there's only so much you can take in any abusive situation if you continue to stay in it. And I continue to stay in this abusive situation, what feels like abuse, you know, I continue to stay in it. And there's only so much you can take before you stop believing it. But thankfully, I have other things to get my self-esteem from, to know that I don't suck. But there are days like last Sunday. So last Sunday, when my job, I left on Friday, pissed, you know, I shut down on Friday, all pissed off. That's not working, and my channel's not. It's going to the down the tubes, literally down the tubes on YouTube. That's a good video title, right? So, and then I started working on my blockchain stuff, and that wasn't working. And it's like, gotta get through it. Gotta get through it. Gotta get through it. Some days, even though I'm working on so many things, it feels like, oh, and the singing, you know, it's like all these things. Some days, all of them fail. I gotta keep going anyway. So the serendipity is here. 5 of Cups. Regret and sorrow. Yeah. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Over here, that's the other person. But strength. This 5 of Cups is bringing strength to something that's meant to be for you in the future. The Knight of Pentacles. I don't know if we want to take this card. I guess we do. The 7 of Swords. Yikes. No, we don't want that. We don't want that card. The 2 of Swords. This needs to be cut out. This a liar. Somebody's lying. Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords. It's a crossroads. Maybe you call them out on that. And you're like, no, I know you're lying. Like, I'm not listening to you. Cut it out. Exchange. And that's actually what supports you, right? Exchange of gifts. What is this exchange of gifts? 7 of Wands, you're defensive. Look at the kitty cat. I love yellow cats. Current energy of exchanging gifts. And my Crohn's doctor emailed me yesterday, so that's really good. The Magician, taking control of your life in the future. The Lovers. Lovers. Every deck gave us the Lovers today, which is very interesting. In the overall energy, the Sun. So there could be a connection with somebody. So you could just choose to go with it today. Accept him. That's what Sharon had to do, right? She had to accept Ozzy as he was. Or be miserable because she's stuck with him. Right? You might be stuck in the situation that you're in, but you're going to follow through with it anyway. And that's all right because you're a soul and that's your soul's mission. And even if your ego doesn't like it, you're going to continue on. And like Sharon is an example of this community. And yeah, she definitely did it for the community. I cannot believe it's like the entire world is talking about Ozzy right now. I don't know if it's in your world like that, but let me know. Because like as soon as he told me, I looked and it was like 14 minutes earlier. Every fucking post, every friend I had posted something about Ozzy. Everybody is posting about Ozzy. Everybody. It's even more viral than the 2 losers that got caught cheating at the Coldplay concert. Like, it's even worse than that. And you didn't think it could get worse. That was hysterical. Sorry. That was hysterical because, and then I'm like, oh my God, I can't see this again. But they came up with new versions of it, you know, like the Pittsburgh Steelers. No, some team, those 2 mascots, like, I don't know if they were lizards or something, but her ass was huge. It was so funny. I don't know if you saw that one. And they were reenacting it. And she's just like, she keeps looking at the camera and she's like, no. And her big ass is like waddling. It's so funny. All right, community in the future. King of Cups. Love. Lots of kings here. I think we got every king and the emperor in the future. Current energy. The 9 of Pentacles. There you are. See, this is reminding me right now. There's a lot of men around me right now because of that class. It's all guys. I'm the only girl in the blockchain class. Is that cool? I think it's super cool. And even he did the things to create a program that would catch the profits on Bitcoin. I forget what the fuck you call it. It's a certain program that they make them put on the blockchain, and it runs while you sleep. I mean, all the time. And it just, if it finds something, it buys it for you, and it's free. Like, it's incredible if it can get it to work. But I think I was the only girl. I didn't see any other girls there. It's so funny, right? In the future for community, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment, baby, and judgment. It all turns out okay. You're stuck, but you're making the best of it. Because you choose. If you choose to keep going back to the situation that's stuck, just make the best of it. I've been saying that all week too. It's fine. Just make the best of it. Acceptance is the answer to all your problems today, and many people who have been married for decades have had to come to acceptance about their relationship and their person. And once they do that, that's when they settle down, not settle down, and enjoy it and be happy. And those are the people that make it. And the things that bother them, they blow them off. They just say, whatever. They focus on the abundance of the situation, all right? So, what is the Rebel deck card for us today? Keep it simple. Keep it simple. This could be somebody married. I am married today, and I'm just going to be happy in this marriage. That's it. Keep it simple. Don't overthink it. You know what you have to do. You can be miserable, or you can be happy. You just need to decide. And every thought that comes in, if you decide to be happy, every thought that comes in, there's another way to think about it. If you can't think of that way, I want to say remember, but think of that. What is that thought that can release you from this? Oh, I can't find it right now. I'll find it later. And move on. Change the subject. All right? That's the reading for you today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you're having an awesome day and night wherever you are. And most of all, I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.